I think it's beautiful how the piles went 2 blues and 2 yellows, and then we have the 3 and the 6, and then 3 plus 6 is 9, so 369 is present. But okay. So you have your tiger's eye and your blue 1, your quartzite and your yellow 6, your blue kyanite and your blue 7, your amethyst and your yellow 3. Now, take a deep breath. And which number, which stone calls out to your gut, which pile looks like it's calling for you. Don't overthink it. Whichever one is the first one that pops or resonates with you is the one that is for you. Okay, I'll see you in your reading. Pile 1 with your tiger's eye, your beautiful tiger's eye. So beautiful. Blue 1. Let's get into your pile, okay? So right off the back, we have the 1. Let's see what your number cards. Okay. Right off the back, I'm getting that there is a new beginning coming for you. A new beginning is coming for you, and it is going to bring you abundance. It's something that you have been doing, a business venture, but you've been a little hesitant on. Let's get into these oracle cards. Yeah. Syrians, responsibilities, lessons, growing up. So definitely some abundance coming for you, but there are some lessons that you have to learn, and you have a problem with following through. Like, you are very much a leader, very much winner, boss energy, but right now you are off your game because you lost your confidence, and you have been learning lessons. Like, you've been really going through a karmic cycle. You've been going through some karmic stuff, and shit has been seeming really heavy for you, right? Now it's time to focus. It's time to focus because you've been going through these karmic changes, but a new beginning is coming. Let's get into your color cards. Yes, disruption to this karmic pattern you're in. Rest, happiness, sweetness, surrender. Yeah. This just brought it all together. Like I said, you've been in a real crazy karmic cycle, and this just confirmed it. Like, you've been going through some heavy shit. Like, you just like, why me? Why me? And you know what's so crazy? It's been for your protection. It's been for your protection. Obviously, you have lost some friends. There's some betrayals here. It's like, really, your eyes have been open. Like, it's disrupting your old life. Your old patterns have been disrupted. And so usually you're a go-getter, you're business minded, and you have been off your game because your life has been a wreck. And so you've been over hustling now. You've been working yourself into the ground. And they're like, no, reset, rest. Because the work you were putting in before is going to bring you your new beginning. It's going to lead you to your happiness and your abundance. That 35, yeah, that's no coincidence. That's Spirit telling you your abundance is coming. But you also had them 8s is also them karmic lessons that you had to learn. To get into harmony. To get right. And sometimes you've been an asshole in your life, and what you put out, you get back. So they had to right some wrongs. But you learned your lessons. You learned your lessons. What lessons? Growing up, you learned your lessons, and now it's time to rest. Now it's time to rest. You don't learn, got some new perspectives. You're seeing things for what they really are, and they're about to push you into your season of happiness, sweetness. Sorry about that. I had to get that light back right. Sweetness and happiness that you deserve, right? But you had to learn them lessons. You had to learn them lessons. You had to get conscious, mindful of what is going on. That's why you've been gaining new perspectives. You're starting to see things for what they really are. These lessons you're learning, you're trying to get out of old patterns. And you're removing people from your life. You don't lost some people. I'm getting friendships, betrayals, even deaths. You don't lost some people. And it made you start to really look around, because you like lately you've been going through a lot of karmic bullshit. Like you just like, it seems like you can't catch a break. But these is because you had them lessons to learn. It was time for you to grow up. And now that you're realizing and you're changing your patterns, if you change your patterns, because if you're not changing your patterns, then you're not learning the lessons. They're like, rest. Stop worrying about these things you lost. They were clearing way for the new shit that's coming. They were clearing way for the abundance that's coming. But you gotta let the karma flow. You gotta let the harmony happen in the universe, so your sweetness can happen. Keep raising your consciousness. Keep being aware. It's gonna be all right, pal one. I know it's been a hard one, but things are about to turn around. They are about to turn around, babe. And everything you need, the protection, the ideas, the resources that you need, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna come to you. So rest. All right. It's gonna be all right, boo. I love you. Peace and blessings, love and light. Until next time. Pal number 6, are you here? What's up, pal number 6? All right, let's get into it. So we got the 6. We got the Quartzite. So what's these number cards telling us? 6 and 7. That 6 showing up twice. So there has been some rockiness in your spiritual beliefs, your spiritual foundation, right? And I don't know, it's just like people have been questioning your beliefs, and you were just now starting to become grounded in them, so now you're starting to question your beliefs. Or you're just questioning your religious beliefs in general, your spiritual beliefs in general. You're just not feeling sure in your foundation, but you're wanting to. You're really wanting to. Okay, let's get into these oracle cards. See what we got going on. The Anunnaki reverse. Okay. And then what we got here? Okay, so we got our Lyras. Okay. I'm getting, it was your family. Your family is questioning your religious beliefs. And it's not even so much that you're really questioning them. I mean, you do a little bit, you know, paranoia, human paranoia, but it's more so that y'all are at odds because they're questioning them. And it was causing this conflict, but you keep trying to lead with love and light. You keep standing up to them, letting them know, like, y'all can't bully me about my beliefs, but I still love y'all. I still respect your beliefs. Y'all not gonna have me out here beefing with y'all about this. I don't want to beef with y'all about this. I respect y'all. Why can't y'all respect me? And you're so brave. Like, you're just standing up to these people. And they're your family. And it's not even... Of course, you should be able to stand up to your family. But, like, most people are afraid. Most people just let their family think whatever. And you're like, no, this is what I believe. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. See, I had that wrong at first. You're not rocky in your beliefs. Your family is rocky in your they're your foundation. They're where your roots are grown. And so your foundation is feeling off because you're at odds with your families because your beliefs don't align with their beliefs. But you're not the one that's beefing. They're beefing with you. They're trying to say these things about you that are not true. And it's always kind of been some black sheep energy with your family. But at the same time, you love your family. You have always been able to see the good in people. You're spiritually gifted like that. So again, they're trying to cause this beef, and you're standing strong on your beliefs, and you're like, I'm not finna fight with you about this. Let's get into these color cards. Let's see here. Space, right? You need some space from these people because they're crazy. They all mad. Talking about you got all these crazy ideas in your head, but they're crazy to you. They're not crazy to me, right? Passionate about your beliefs. The strength card again. You are so strong. Comfort and death. Okay, let's get into it. Let's scoot your cards up some. I'm gonna put your 6 up there. Look at you with your Lyran energy, standing strong. You need some space from these people. Because they don't understand what you're talking about, they're making crazy ideas. They're talking about you got crazy ideas. They're putting crazy ideas out there because they don't understand. And you've been so busy trying not to fight with them and just letting them, but still standing tall on your beliefs, but you need some space from them. Because you're so passionate about what you believe. You're so passionate about what you believe, and they're so passionate about their bullshit. They're so passionate about trying to knock you off this unshakable strength you have. And that's what's bothering them too, that they couldn't bully you out of your beliefs. They thought they could bully you out of your shit, and like, you're so strong. You're so passionate about what you believe in. You're like, I could never, because you're so spiritual, you can't be like them, mad as fuck all the time. You're breaking generational curses for your family. Death to this old shit. Death to this petty bullshit y'all on. We're not on this no more. We're on this. Standing tall, changing shit, changing the world. We're breaking generational curses over here, right? We're with strength. We're standing strong on our beliefs. Even though our family is trying to shake them. Passionate. Get some space from these people. And their crazy ideas. So you can find you some comfort, baby. So you can attract your real soul tribe. So you can get to your comfort. That is a beautiful... That was beautiful. So you can get to your comfort. Because you really have not been going low with them. Like, you so have been holding your head high. You deserve some peace. You deserve some comfort. Get your space so you can get comfort. You're done with this. This is not you. This is them. Break them generational curses. You don't have to do it with them. All right, baby. That's the end of your reading. I love you. You got this. Keep it chugging and lugging. All right. Pile number 7. With your blue Kyanite. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, boom. All right. Let's get your cards. Okay. You are super smart. You are super smart, and you have so many ideas to share with the world. But you don't like really working with nobody because you're so smart. You kind of a know-it-all. And You're blocking your abundance because you don't want to talk to other people. You don't want to work with other people. And it's time for collaboration. And the collaboration is going to require hard work, but it's going to lead to your abundance. These are just the number cards. Let's get into the oracle cards to make sure we're on the right path here. See? Look at that. I knew it. Galactic Federation. It's time for you to start working with people. Message, curiosity, signs. Romance, soulmate, empathy. That energy right there, go with that 2, go with that 8. 24. Listen. You're so smart. You're going to push away people who want to work with you. Your soul tribe, your soul mates. You're going to push them away because you think you know everything. And you think you don't have to work with other people. But teamwork makes the dream work. And you've been getting messages about this. Spirit has been letting you know. No matter what you believe in, you have been feeling like, I need to branch out. I need to connect with community, build my family, my soul tribe, or build my actual family. And you've been avoiding it because all you do is overthink all day. Overthink all day, just in your head. All day, overthinking. Can't even trust your own brain because you think so much. Let's get into these color cards. What? Right out the gate, isolation. You have isolated yourself from the world. Isolation. That lonely dot. Isolation. Faith. Balance. Caution and determination. Right? Let's get into it. So, this isolation, like I said, you have overthought everything. And so, every time somebody tries to get close to you, it's like caution, warning, and what? You end up right back by yourself. You'd have thought yourself out of that situation. The number 2 means balance. You have to balance yourself. Yes, protect yourself, but protecting yourself is being wise enough to know when people are good for you as well. Everyone is not bad for you. So protecting yourself is giving you the other contact you need with others, like-minded souls, light bodies, and also protecting yourself from dark energies. Have faith that all this time you spent in isolation, all this time you spent overthinking, all this work you did on self, you know now. Have faith that the right people are being led into your life. Collaborations, meetings, community, romance, soulmates, empathy. Pay attention to these signs that everybody around you is building a family. Not even just a romantic family, but a gang of friends, something. And you just what? Down here. All by your lonesome. Afraid of the world hurting you again. You grew from that. Have faith that you grew from that. You learned from that. Be determined to have a life full of love. All this knowledge and you keep it to yourself. All this knowledge and you don't share it with anybody. You don't connect with a community of people who think like you. There's people who think like you out there. There's people who love knowledge just as much as you. There's people who watch documentaries just like you do. Find them. Speak you. Speak put your voice out there. So you can attract your soul tribe. So you can attract your soulmate. Not just daydreaming in your head, babes. You got to put in the work. And sometimes it's spiritual work, emotional work, not just physical. I love you. You got this. You got this. It's a new day for you. Get out there and get your abundance of community and love. Go get it. All right, pile number 3. Pile number 3 with the beautiful amethyst. Let's get into it. Okay. All right, let's see. What are your number cards? We got an ace, and a 7. So the ace is 1. New beginnings. Spiritual wisdom. Good energy. Good spiritual energy. New beginnings. Abundant new beginnings. And real good creative energy with you. You really have been using your spiritual wisdom and your charisma, your creativity, your artistic abilities to connect with the world, and it's about to bring a new beginning for you. Let's do these oracle cards so we can see here what we got. Oh wait, it was like this. Okay. So this good energy you got, it seems like a social thing for you, but for the most part, you be in your own world, minding your own business. You see how this is an MIB in reverse. You see how they all in people's business, searching people down, erasing people. Like, you're not into that. You're guarded. But Spirit is like they got a big blessing for you. So here's the thing. Like, you love sharing your knowledge on your social platforms and stuff, but you don't really trust people in real life to jump into what they have for you. You're guarded. You just trust people who are not, you don't judge them, but you don't trust people who are not spiritually aligned like you are. And they're like, Spirit is trying to get your message to a broader audience. But you so in your own world. Hold on. Let's get into these color cards. Because I know they got a message for you. Because all of this popped out. Like, when I was doing this, these cards popped out. Like, all the other readings, none of the cards popped out like they did for this reading. And this reading has the most color cards. Like, they just popped out. It's a message for you. Because like I said, right now, you're guarded. But not in a way, like, you don't judge nobody. You're minding your own business. You in your own lane. You're just sharing what you know. But they're like, they got something that's going to require you to let these walls down. Let's see here. What we got? Upward movement. Right off the back. Upward movement. Ghost. Fear. Magic. Okay. Yeah. Growth. Illumination. Yes. Abundance. Okay. Let's get into it. Because they got something for you. So, like I said, this right here, this fear of people who are not spiritually in tune to you, like I said, you're not in a space of judgment, but you're just like, if I stay in my own lane, if I mind my own business, nothing can get to me. But you do have this hunger to share your knowledge. It was 22:22 on the timer. I said, you have this hunger to share your knowledge. You have this hunger to change the world. But you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get a broader audience. You're gonna have to move around a lot more than you are right now. Trust that the past is dead. Stop being fearful of your past catching up to you. You are so fearful because you have changed your life so much. Like, people don't even know how far you've came. Like, the following you do have right now, they see you as this spiritual person, but you done been through some stuff and you got a past that people in the material world would judge. But all of that was to get to where you are now. You had to go through those things. And you're so worried about this past coming up. But you know that these material world societal constructs, this doesn't matter. You've grown so much from that. You've grown so much from that. That's not even who you are anymore. That was a version of you once upon a time, but you know that you have had more lifetimes than just this one. that you're so much bigger than this narrative. But still, ego sometimes creeps up, making you give a fuck about what people think. No, you've grown from that. You've grown from that. Reflect on how far you've come. Reflect on how far you've come. How many people you have helped with your spiritual gifts. How many people have you helped with your spiritual gifts? You are magic. And you have seen the magic in the world. You have seen spirituality move not only in your life and other people's lives. They're like, let go of that, because they're ready to shine a new light on you. They're ready to shine the spotlight on you, taking you straight to the top, baby. Upward movement. Out of here. Abundance. Rain on me. They got it for you. These cards popped out. This message was for you. They're like, let that fear go. Keep spreading your message. Keep talking. It's finna hit the right ears. It's finna hit the right ears. Let this fear go of what other people think about you. Even if your past pops back up, so what? That's who you were. That's not who you are. They don't get to write your narrative. You do. So write it. I love you, baby. You got this.